Hi there, and welcome to That Board Game Show. My name is James Wood, and today I'm going to show you CATAN, the dice game. Discover, explore, and settle Catan anywhere and anytime. The CATAN Dice Game is the perfect portable adventure experience. So let me show you how it plays. We have 15 rounds in which to score as many points as possible. Each little space here is one round. And I think the best way for me to show you how it goes and explain the rules and everything we do is to literally just dive in and start playing. First thing we do is we pick up these 6 dice, give them a roll, and they go all over the table. And let's put those off to the side here. I got some brick, some gold, some sheep, and some wood. So this plays out in a Yahtzee style, whereby you're going to roll the dice once. You may then re-roll any or all of the dice up to 2 more times. So in total, you can roll the dice a total of 3 times. Once you have finished rolling the dice, you're going to use the dice symbols as the resources depicted on this little chart and fill in those spaces on your board. You will see here, this little space, that is our starting road. That is the point at which we begin, and everything has to build off of that. So with these things here, I've got a brick and a lumber. That's pretty good, because that there would allow me to build a road over here. So I want to set those aside for sure. And then, you know what? I've got this gold here. This gold here is a special resource. We can use gold once we've finished rolling our dice to trade gold for resources. So I can take 2 gold dice and trade them in for any one of the other resource types. We have bricks, lumber, sheep, gold, wheat, and ore. And these are the different resources we're going to use to build out our little island of Catan. So I think I'm going to use those 2 gold to turn them into a lumber, and I'm just going to build 2 roads. So that's it. I didn't do any rerolls. I just rolled the dice once and I worked with what I got. And I'm going to build 2 roads here. So you'll see here, as I fill these in, they have numbers on them. So 1 road is worth 1 point. And my next road I will build this way for 1 point. So in round 1, I scored 2 points. So I put a 2 over there. Okay, so that was my first round. I now move on to the next round. So I pick up all the dice again, give them a roll, and this time roll like that so they don't go all over the map. And, ooh, there we go. I've almost got what I need over here for a settlement. You see there? I've got the wheat, the brick, and the sheep I need. I just need to get a lumber. So I'm going to pick up and roll these 3 dice, which were not what I wanted. And I still didn't get any lumber. So that's no good. I think I'm just going to pick up and roll all 3 of those again. Or maybe I'll keep this brick, because bricks can be roads. So I'll pick up these 2 and give them a roll. And there's the lumber I need. So now I have a choice to make. I can either build a road, or I can build a settlement. I can't do both. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my first settlement. So I'm going to use the wheat, the brick, the sheep, and the lumber. And I'm going to build this first settlement here. You will see here the settlements increase in point value as you go along. At the moment, I can only build these 2, because those are the only ones my road network is connected to. So I'm just going to build, oh, and you have to build them in ascending order. So I have to build this number 3 first. So I'm going to build this number 3 settlement over here. And that is going to score me 3 points for round 2. We pick up the dice and we go again. And I got lots of lumber. Huge amounts of lumber here. My. Okay, well, let's keep the lumber and wheat and the sheep. And I think I'll keep another lumber. And I'll re-roll these two. I'm hoping for some bricks so I can build a couple of roads. And neither of those are bricks. Okay. So now you'll see I've got these dice that are already set aside on the previous turn. So what I'm thinking is I need to get some more roads out there. So I'm actually going to pick up these two, this wheat and this sheep, and I'm going to re-roll all of these and I hope for some bricks. And I didn't get a single one. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I cannot build anything. Okay, that is bad. So you'll see here, with this combination of dice, there is absolutely nothing I can build. I'm one wheat short of building a city, which you can see I would build a city over here, but I don't have a road connected to it, so I can't build that. And you can't do anything with this combination of resources. So now what happens is I draw an X on this round. I scored nothing this round. That X at the end of the game is now worth -2 points. I'm going to lose 2 points. I didn't plan ahead, I didn't play carefully enough, and so that is negative points at the end of the game. Not just no points now. So that was not grand. Let me roll the dice again. And there's all the bricks I needed last time. Okay, well, I'll definitely keep that brick and that lumber. And I'll keep those 3, and let's hope for another lumber. Keep those 3 over there, rolling the die. We've got a gold, that doesn't help us. I'll roll the die again. And another gold, that really doesn't help. 1 gold on its own can't do anything. You need at least 2 gold in order to trade them. So I'm going to just build a road. That's all I can do this turn. So I'll build a road down here, I think. No, let me build this road over here. Because now I'm connected up to that city and I can build a city in a future turn. So I scored 1 point for that turn. Not grand. Roll the dice again. And there's some gold. And there's some lumber. Okay, I'm going to build out my road network a bit more. I think I'll keep that gold. I'll keep those 2 lumber. I'm going to re-roll these 2 wheat. Get another lumber and a sheep. Okay, I'm not going to bother re-rolling that sheep, because now I'll turn these 2 gold into a brick over there. And I'll use that brick and that lumber and that brick and that lumber and build 2 roads. Down here, I'll build one over there, and I'll build one over there. So now I'm opening up all my settlement options. And that scores me 2 points. As you can see, this game really ticks along at quite a rapid clip. So let me roll the dice again. I got some more lumber, I got some more bricks, I got some more gold. That's not very helpful though, so I think let's re-roll. I don't really need so much of these bricks and lumber. I've built quite a lot of roads, so let me try now build either a settlement or a city. So I'll keep this ore and I'll keep that sheep, and if I can get a wheat, then I can build a knight. And how knights help is, you see here, if I can fill in this knight over here, then one time during the game I can cross out that space and that gives me an additional ore. So those can help me, like on that last turn where I got absolutely nothing. I could have, if I'd had a knight, crossed out one of these spaces and that would have given me that one resource I maybe needed to just, you know, get something on the map. So I'm going to keep those 2. I'm going to re-roll all the rest of these. And I got more sheep and more ore. Okay, well, let's keep those 2 ore, because that's a potential city right there. And I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to necessarily shoot for this knight. I'm going to pick up all 3 of these, and I'm going to hope to get some wheat so that I can build a city. And I got none of it. Oh my goodness, the dice hate me today. Oh dearie dearie. Okay, well, I will work with what I've got. And all I can make with all of that is one little road. Oh dear. Well, let's connect that one little road up to another city over here. And score one little point. This is going to be a very low scoring game. Pick up the dice and go again. And there is a knight. That's a good thing. So there's the wheat, the sheep, and the ore I need to get a knight. So let's work towards that. I'll keep this other ore and then hope that I can roll these into another ore and another wheat and maybe get a city. But I've got a guaranteed knight, which is not a bad thing. And that is 2 more sheep. Let's actually re-roll this. I'll keep that aside. I'm going to re-roll this one and hope that I get this to be... it's another sheep. I was hoping for another wheat and I could have got 2 knights. Oh well, as it stands, I can get 1 knight from there. So I'll fill in this little space over here. And I will score 1 point. And I'm just going to move this over here so I'm not covering my map all the time with my massive hands. So let's just move that over to there. Move that over to there and roll the dice again. Oh my word. Okay, well, I'd be crazy to not keep that. So I'm just going to keep this and get a bunch of roads. So there's 1 road. There's another road, and I think I'll just re-roll those 2 because they're not doing anything for me. There's an ore, and there's a brick. I'm just going to re-roll this ore and see if I can get another... I got a gold. Okay, so those don't do anything for me. I now have 2 brick and 2 wood, so I can build 2 roads. So let's just build those roads down this way. That's not much of a choice in this instance. Scratch that in, and score 2 points. And roll the dice again and see what we get. Keep rolling the dice all over the place. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of gold. I think I might keep 2 of those gold. Because remember, gold is wild. If you've got 2 of them, you can turn 2 gold into any one other resource. I will keep that wheat and I'll keep that ore. I think I'm trying for another city. Let's see if I can get another city. There's another gold and another brick. Or maybe another knight. So let's just again re-roll these 2. And another gold and another brick. Those dice are destined to be gold and brick. There's just no getting around it. Okay, so I will use 2 of those gold. I will turn into a sheep. And now I can make another knight. Well, recruit. You can't make knights with the stuff. You are recruiting knights. You're attracting a knight to come live in your village and protect it. He is protecting that wheat over there. And this knight is protecting that ore. So that knight scored me 2 points. Roll the dice again. And I got a whole bunch of sheep and not much else. That's not very good. Well, let's keep the sheep and the brick and those 2 gold. I'm looking to make another settlement, I think. So those 2 gold are wild, remember? There's another brick. Oh dear. Okay, I'm actually going to... I'm going to keep that gold. Okay, come on. I need a wheat. I need a wheat or a lumber. And I got neither. Oh no. Okay, well, that's not terrible. Because I've got an ore and a sheep. And now I can use those 2 gold. Turn them into a wheat. Whoop. There's a wheat. Slide those over. They didn't do anything for me. And I can make another knight. I can recruit another knight. Okay, so this knight over here is worth 3 points. And now you'll see here, I can start thinking about using these. So I can get 3 points there. Pick up the dice, roll again. And now Okay, I think I'm going to work towards a city, because see here, I've got this ore and I've got this wheat. So if I set aside those 2 ore, I can hope to get something a bit more useful. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll, and then I've got 2 gold there. That's not bad. I'll keep the gold. I'm going to re-roll these 2. Another gold and a lumber. That doesn't help. I could use that to get another road, but I don't need another road at the moment. I need another city. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to gamble a little bit here. And I'm going to pick up all of these, and I'm going to re-roll them. I'm looking for wheat and ore. And I just can pull this off. Okay, I can just manage to make a city. Okay, so let me make a city. I've got my 2 ore and my wheat there. I can then cross out this ore to get a 3rd. So let's cross that out, and let's just turn this 1 die into a 3rd ore. I can cross out this wheat to turn that into a wheat. And now I have 3 ore and 2 wheat, and that is enough to build a city. So I can build this city over here, fill in that space, and score 7 points. Yay! My first decent score of the game. Rolling the dice again. Let's see what we get. We've got some more wheat, and now I've used up my 2 bonuses, so I think let's do this. I'm going to shoot for another settlement. I'm going to re-roll those. There we go. Perfect. There's a settlement right there. I'm just going to pick up these 2 and re-roll them, because they're not doing anything for me. And there's a brick and a gold. That doesn't really help. So I'm going to build a settlement over here. That's number 4. And he scores me 4 points. And let's go again. There's only 3 more turns left in the game. Rolling the dice. I'll keep those like that. I'll re-roll these. I'm trying for another settlement, I think. And there it is. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that, because you see here, I've got my sheep, my brick, and my lumber. And then I'm going to use these 2 gold to turn 1 into a wheat. Those get discarded. I can now build another settlement, which I will do down here for 5 points. 5 points over there. Ooh, that's a funny 5. Go again. We're nearly at the end of the game here, so I could probably try, I'm going to try for another city. Because look here, I've got this big 12-point city here, just waiting to be scored. So let me see what I can do. I've got exactly what I need for another settlement though, so maybe I should just go for the settlement that I can do. You know what, I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to play with fire. I'm going to go for a lower score this game. And I'm just going to build this settlement that I've got here. Let's just re-roll these 2 ore, because why not? There's a brick and a sheep. I'll re-roll this sheep and get another brick. I might have got a road there, but I didn't. So I'll use those to build this settlement over here, scoring 7 points. Final turn of the game. And, ooh, I've almost got what I need for a city. Okay, I'm going to try go out with a bang. I have got almost everything I need for a city over there. So let's just re-roll these. I just need 1 ore. Come on, an ore. Or 2 gold. Come on, ore. There we go. Haha! I got the ore I needed. So now I can build this city over here. Scratch that in. And that city is worth 12 points. 12 points there, and that is the final turn of the game. So now I tally up all my points here. Let's just move these dice over to the side there. And I tally up all my points, remembering that this X is -2, so I'll just cross out one of these 2's. Boom, like that. 50 points is my final score. So there you have CATAN the Dice Game. A really fast-paced, quick version of CATAN. Thanks for watching. and I hope you enjoyed the show.